Good morning, YouTube. Try to develop the capacity to let the little things go. Little annoyances, little frustrations in life. Someone cuts you off in traffic. The restaurant gives you the wrong order, or something is wrong with your order. They didn't put the right amount of milk in your latte. Try not to let it ruffle your feathers. The little things in life. Practicing keeping your composure, not complaining, and not being bothered by the small things in life that irritate, frustrate, disappoint, otherwise us negatively, builds resilience so that you are far more able to successfully cope through and manage the big, bad things in life when they come knocking on your door. Building resilience, building the capacity to cope well through the traumas and tragedies of life is like building a muscle in the gym. You can't start bench pressing 300 pounds. It will crush you. Same can be said for the traumas of life. When the big traumatic moments come, the pain and suffering you will experience, the level of it will be determined by the level of your capability to cope. Because that will quantify the emotional intensity that you experience this with and the problems that you may compound it with by your reaction, the extent of your grief, the extent of your suffering, the extent of your anger, the extent of your fear, the extent of any complications you may inadvertently, unintentionally add by the way in which you cope negatively through the real big bad wolves of life. It's like getting under that 300-pound weight in the gym when you've never been in the gym before. That's why it's important to practice keeping your composure, letting the little things roll off, maintaining calm, not complaining, seeing solutions rather than problems, keeping steadfast and calm and centered as you can through the minor frustrations in life, the minor upsets and the minor problems, because it's like lifting a little 3-pound dumbbell over and over and over. The techniques that you gather repetitively, unconsciously, automatically, from not allowing yourself to get upset, frustrated, angry, reactive in those small situations, translate over to the big situations, because you have trained your mind how to respond when it feels this feeling on small. So when it feels it on large, it already knows how to handle it. It's not going to make the pain go away of the real traumatic things that happen in life, but it will make it less. It will make it easier to cope with. It will make you capable of coping the best way you possibly could through the big bad problems, through that 300-pound weight when you practice with the little weights. Because your mind is, your unconscious is trained to run these circuits when it senses this particular emotion or situation. So if you train a little bit of fear down, a big fear will be a lot better to manage. If you train not reacting in anger, to the people that cut you off. A big situation, like getting fired, will not cause you to react inappropriately in anger. It will cause you to be solution-oriented, maintain your calm, etc., etc. And life can get really rough. It does sooner or later for all of us. So practicing the skills of keeping your cool, keeping your centeredness, keeping your calm, keeping your joy, keeping your stability and your reactions in check in the tiny situations is important. It's important to build those muscles up. Build that train of neurons up in your brain so that when the bad stuff comes, it hurts you the least it possibly can.